Welcome back to Pause Menu Society. I am one of your hosts, Derek Daniel Ocean. That's awesome, Amy. That's Killer Colby. Y'all know what time it is. Hopefully, you've all had a great week. We got a lot to get to. Well, not too much. We got some shit to get to. So let's go ahead and jump. What is going on back there? What is that noise?
She got the
Is
record
that
player
Mo?
playing. Yeah, she got the
Oh,
record
okay.
player playing.
She playing some Peebo Pricing again?
Nah, she got some kind of instrumental thing. I don't know what she got going on.
She rocking some Kenny G. Shout out Kenny G. My dad used to play Kenny G all the time. Love Kenny G. But y'all know how we like to start our shows. We gotta holler at our sisters over at Six Brown Chicks to start things off. So we got two again this week. All right, first one. My girlfriend is pregnant right now. I met her at church. In fact, the pastor introduced me to this woman 3 months ago, and I found out this woman has stalking charges. She's been arrested for inciting mass violence. She's on probation in one state, but somehow they allowed her to move to this state. There's a lot going on with this woman. I asked my pastor, why you hook me up with this beast? He said she's a good woman on the inside, and he had trust in me that I would be patient and help her see herself as a wife, as a soft woman with a good heart. I just have to chisel through that exterior. But her exterior is criminal as hell. She's a criminal. She's a violent thug criminal, and sometimes she puts bass in her voice when she's telling me what she ain't gonna do. So she's pregnant now. Wait a minute. It gets
That's
better, trust me.
crazy.
So she's pregnant now, so I'm not trying to walk out on her or anything like that, but my pastor is trying to press me to marry her, and I can't. I'm afraid I don't know why my pastor is punishing me with this woman, but part of me feels that's because pastor and I had a past together. He's throwing this woman on me to create distance between what he and I had going on before he found the church and before he got married, before he became a loving father, before he became straight, he was with me. I came to church for him, and I feel like he's throwing this woman on me now because he's trying to create distance. But I know there ain't no distance between us. I feel like he's just trying to protect himself from his feelings about me. What do you think? Um,
That was a lot.
that was a lot. Who wants to go? Who wants to go first?
Firstly, what in the actual fuck? Like,
Yeah, that was a
He's
plot twist.
gay. He's gay. They're both gay. Or they could be sexually fluid or bi. I don't know. But it seems to me that the pastor, he didn't want to go any deeper. I think he feared public scrutiny or something like that. And a lot of churches, you go in there telling them that you're in love. If you're a man, you're in love with another man, or you're a woman, you're in love with another woman. They will banish you.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
for
grew up
sure.
in
So
a
I-
very Christian home, so I get that.
That's right, right.
Um,
So I feel like that's what this is.
3 months and she's pregnant with your baby. And your
Shooting up the
pastor,
club.
also ex-lover, is trying to tell you to marry her.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Wow.
Then she talking like Snoop Dogg when you
I
say
know.
do
I
something.
was just gonna say he cannot be that into women if he's talking about she put some bass in her voice.
Look, I'm not gonna hold you. I was just having a conversation with a friend, and she was
Happy Pride
telling
Month.
me very much so. Happy Pride Month. So she was telling me that she had tried dating this guy, and um she was like, "Yeah, I'm feeling him, this, that, and that. Like, but I have to ask him if we're gonna hang out. If we're gonna like." She was like so far into it, like, "Damn, you don't want to grab my ass. Like, you don't want to eat my pussy. You don't want to touch me. You don't want to do nothing." He's like, "Oh, I have no problem going down on you." Da 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 da. And she was just like, "Okay, so what the fuck?" So they tried, and he couldn't get hard. So then she said she tried to give him head, and he couldn't get hard. So then she told him to take like I don't look. I've never had to take one of these joints. Apparently, like Blue Chew, it's some kind of pill or something like. Okay, tried that, still couldn't get hard. So I was just like, yo,
Still.
yeah, I was like, I think he's gay. Like, I'm
He's
not trying to
gotta
be like.
be.
And again, Happy Pride Month. There's nothing wrong with that, but
Yeah.
Crazy.
just know yourself. Know yourself. If you find other men or other women attractive, and you are a man or a woman. Like, know yourself. You don't have I understand. It's easy for me to sit here as a straight male to say you don't have to hide. It's really easy, but I'm not the one being persecuted.
Right.
But I've been persecuted for dating white women. Like, I've been persecuted for dating Latin women. Like, so we're all gonna face some sort of persecution.
Mhm.
Excuse me. But I think the world is much more accepting now, but the thing is, everybody's family isn't so accepting, and a lot of people, that's why they're afraid to come out because they're afraid of what their family's going to think of them and how their family's gonna react and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So as far as this situation,
It's
the past
messy.
the pastor got you on some bullshit.
Uh-huh.
It sounded like he done hooked you up with fucking Rasputia from Norbit. Um,
Pastor
no,
put him on a
this
mission.
shit sounds crazy. Like he put him on an absolute dummy mission. Ain't no fucking way.
They trying
Ain't
to get
no
rid of him.
way. Um,
I can't. That's just, it's too messy. I don't even know what to say. Don't marry her, first of all. Don't do
definitely
it.
not. But also at the same time, like, why didn't you put
Man,
a fucking bag on? Like, you knew you didn't want to be with that woman. Like, why?
right.
Like, put a fucking bag on. Who does that? Like, I get it. Like, this is very messy because I don't know. I've I've dated women that have dated other women, and um, but I don't think I've ever dated. No, I have actually. I have dated a woman that dated a gay guy because the guy was my friend, and we knew like in high school. It's like, yo, he's gay, and he waited well until he moved. Like he went to college. Like he pledged. He's a Kappa. All that stuff. He pledged,
You know, two
and
of them.
like this was his dream girl when we were in high school. So he finally got her later on in life, and they had a falling out. I don't remember what the falling out was about, and they lost touch. Now I'm thinking like she knew that he was gay. She did not know. We were just having a conversation. I was like, well, yeah.
Oh.
I was like, I think he's dating somebody right now. I was like, I know there was a guy I saw in the picture with. She was like, one of his homeboys. Who cares about that? What the bitch look like? I was like, excuse you? And she was like, if he in a picture with his homeboys, I don't care. What does the bitch look like that he was dating? And I was like, you do know that the homie is, and she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, you didn't know that? And she was just like, no. And I was like, bro, when we were in school, everybody thought the homie was gay. Like, and she was like,
Yeah.
she was like, I did too. And I was like, you dated him. So of all people, you probably should have got some sort of an inkling. So I was upset because she was like, oh no, he didn't. I don't know what happened between them. I cannot remember. She was like, I'm telling all his frat brothers. I was like, no, the fuck you're not. What is wrong with you?
What
Don't
the
you dare.
fuck?
Don't you fucking dare. Then we fell
Mm.
out. So I don't know what happened, but I'm just like, oh my fucking God. My fucking God. So shout out to the homie and the homie S and shout out to the other homie and her homie. I just don't, this is some messy shit because I don't, Ames, you
Yeah.
are until Jasmine returns, you are the only lady on the show. And also that's my niece, and there's just certain things about her I don't want to know.
Dad, don't ask her.
So, have you ever been with anybody that was,
Like
like,
bi, or I was with
or
someone who was in the closet, and you know who it is. Still very much in the closet.
I forgot about
Still.
that. I forgot about that. But is there a possibility that he's not and he just like to be, you know, you
No.
think he's
I
full
have
out
more information. Like
word?
he used to mess with his friend. Like, and
Word?
yeah, and he's like known, his friend is known gay. Like he's been out of the closet since like high school. Like this man is, he is gay. He has a partner now. Like, but when they were in school, they used to mess around all the time. He tried to cheat on me with that friend while I was with him. I can't give you more information because then people will know.
No, you gotta text me after this is over because I need to know. I need to. So,
That's crazy.
but you know what? I'm not surprised because of the way. Do you remember when it was when you had the Mustang and he was? I think was he doing the brakes or something? And I came over there and he was
It
trying to act all
wasn't.
macho.
Was it with the Mustang?
It
I
was the
don't
Mustang.
remember.
It was
Oh,
100% the
okay.
Mustang.
No, I think we were changing out the We were doing something with the it
tires
was the
or
brakes.
something.
It was the brakes. Yeah.
It was the brakes, right. And he was like trying to he like very like macho affronting and stuff. And I was just like, bro, we both got dicks. Like, you don't have to like act super fucking tough right now. Like, I don't get this.
Mhm.
So, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna need those details once we get out of here.
It was a dude like that in my job, one of my old jobs.
Yeah?
Yeah, it
I
was
would
with me.
classify
It
them as
was,
bi, right? Because you look like
but he
there's
had a
nothing. Well,
wife, but shit, she caught a nigga in the bed with a dude. She caught
here's
him.
my thing. I think it's more sexually fluid, right? Because if you were straight gay, I don't think a woman would turn you on. I don't think that you like
I feel like they wouldn't.
See, I don't
'Cause
know,
I feel like
cause
you could be
right
bi, you know?
or bi or sexually fluid, right? Because
Right.
I don't see like a gay man shooting up the club in a woman if he can't like. I'm just saying like homie that I just
Yeah.
heard the story about, he could like the pill didn't even get him hard.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but so she told me that her best friend's husband was just like, "Oh, I always thought he was gay. I 100% always thought he was gay." And she was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Well, fuck, he couldn't get it he couldn't get
Mhm.
it up. You tried to give him head, that didn't work. He took a pill, he still couldn't get it up."
So did he
Like
finally, go
they
and venture into the
no,
other
he still
field?
he
He
well,
still
she's like
tries to be straight?
no. So he still presents that way, is what she
Okay.
said. What she said is, like, he's always with his homeboys, and there's one particular homie that he's always with. And
Okay.
she's like, in her mind, she's like, "I just wanna ask him, like, yo, are you gay? Because if you're gay, it's fine. I don't care. You're still my friend. But
Yeah.
just be you, living your truth." I don't know. But again, that's not something I have to deal with, so I don't know what it's like for somebody who's in the closet and wants to come out, wants to celebrate and be themselves, but being nervous about how their family and friends and the closest people around them are gonna take it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, in
So, I can't
regards to this specific story, about the dude with the
the pastor's
pastor and all
asshole
that,
wrong.
yeah, the pastor's
so
crazy.
wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously, the one dude that knocked that girl up, like, he's clearly okay with being, fluid, but,
I don't
Clearly,
it
that's what
sounds
I'm
to me
saying.
like he
Because
needs to leave the church.
I don't know why I thought she was already pregnant.
no, I think he said she already has kids. Is that what he said? No? Wait.
All I know is that he knocked her up, and he
Yeah.
said, "I got with her, like, 3 months ago," and I'm like, "God damn, 3
Yeah.
months."
Um, she's pregnant. Leave the church. Leave the church. Leave
Just
the
Yeah,
leave the
church.
church.
you got to.
Leave the church, and
Get
then
outta
you and
here.
that woman need to sit down. You're not bound or tied to that woman because she's pregnant. Y'all gonna have to have an adult conversation like, "Hey, this isn't working out, but I'm going to be here to raise this child." And let it
Mhm.
be that. Let it be that. But get the fuck out of that church. Get the
Get out.
fuck out of
This
that
another
church.
thing. How the pastor find her?
Well, because they still talk, and he went up to him and was just like,
He
"Hey,
so
you
No, how
got
the
me with
pastor
this
found the
girl."
girl? How the pastor found the
She
girl?
goes to that
she's a
church.
member of the
Okay,
church.
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah. She's a member of the church, and the pastor was like, "I think you and her would be a good fit." And
Nah.
then all hell broke
He
loose.
wanted to
Oh,
fuck up his life. He wanted
pastor
to.
crazy. He was like, nah, I gotta get this nigga on my back.
Or
Exactly.
what I think it is I think the dude is right to a certain extent. I think that the pastor still wants to fuck with him, but he's now the pastor of a church and married and has children. And if he gets caught, it's just going to look bad.
Right, he trying to change his life.
He could lose the congregation behind that, or they can vote him
He
out of
could
the
have just
church.
told his ex-lover, "Hey, man, you gotta find another church because I'm trying to change my life here. I'm trying to be better or whatever."
He
In
brought him to
his
the
words,
church.
obviously, like, I don't think
The pastor told him to come to the
he
church.
told him
That's
to
the
come to the
problem.
church? Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Why'd he go to
issue.
the church? That's your ex.
Like Derek said, the pastor still try to want to fuck with him, but he
I just
trying to
can't.
find
I
the
think
outs
he
now.
does. I think he does.
I
I just
just,
think that I think that
Listen,
he understands if he gets caught. The fucked up part is I would love to hear a sermon and love what the pastor has to say about,
Mhm.
you know, the LGBTQ plus community. Because if he's up there spewing hatred and shit like that, if I'm homeboy, I'm sitting right in the pulpit. This nigga's a liar. Like, dead
Exactly.
ass. There's no way. Like, and I'd have told him, like, yo, I done had him bent over. He had me bent over. I'd have put that shit out there right there on
Mhm.
Easter Sunday.
Mhm.
On Easter
Pictures.
Sunday.
I got the pictures and everything.
Yeah. So
No.
I
he
would
better
close
than
the
me.
church down.
No, they're just gonna vote the pastor out. They're gonna vote the pastor out. That's all that's gonna happen. So I don't know, man. Thoughts and prayers. My brother, I hope things work
Good
out
luck.
for you. I don't know.
Mhm.
So of course we've got two. Our second one. My woman would give me the money to take care of the bills, and one of the biggest bills was the rent. I managed to date the landlord so I didn't have to pay rent and I would just pocket the money. It went on for about 4 months. The landlord was a widow. She just wanted some sexual healing. I paid her with dick, and me and my woman were living there for free. A young single man moved into our building, and I knew he would be a problem. My issue is the last time I tried to pay the rent with my dick, she blocked me. She said, I'd rather have the money. I don't have the money, though. The rent is spent. She also said that if I don't get 4 months of back rent by the end of the month, she's going to start eviction proceedings. And the new tenant was sitting in her apartment with his shirt off when she dumped me. I thought we had a better relationship. I don't know how to tell my woman I was pocketing that rent money she gave me. She thinks I got a job, but I don't. She had no idea how I paid our rent before, and the landlord didn't give me credit for my sexual services. I'm in a bind. What to do?
Shit.
Bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He do. He fuck both ways.
Can I tell
Yeah.
y'all something?
What?
You did that?
So, no, God no, God no. I'm no Lothario. Let's be real. So, I have a very big family. My mom is one of 11, right? And her and all her sisters, they were like taking turns being pregnant. So me and my cousins were like, right there, like all around. Like generally, the
Right.
bulk of us are around the same age, within 2 or 3 years. So one of my cousins, God, I hope she
Yeah.
doesn't see this.
Oh no.
We were in college, and a friend of ours who went to high school, a friend who fucked somebody at church, by the way, a friend of ours from high school introduced her to these Nigerian guys. So ever since then, my cousin has had a thing for guys from like Kenya, Nigeria, and Africa and all that. Her current fiance actually lives in Paris, and he is Kenyan, I think. He's either Kenyan or Nigerian. At any rate, so
Okay.
anyway,
Baby girl's got a type. All right.
clearly, right? and I just told her that 2 weeks ago. I was like, you really have a fucking type. So one of the dudes, and I was disappointed because they always I never met the nigga. I met him once, but it was like 2 years before I met him. And they talked about this nigga like he had the biggest head in the world. Like, it was just like, you can't believe how big his head is. And I walked in, I was like, that nigga head is a regular size. What are y'all talking about? Like lies. But anyway, so homie owned some apartment buildings here in the city.
Oh.
My cousin was showing him family pictures and he was like, that's one of my tenants, one of our other cousins. So he tells my cousin, yeah, she doesn't pay her rent. So sometimes she tries to give me pussy instead of rent money. And she was like, did you fuck my cousin? He was like, yeah, a few times I did. Dead ass. I'm not kidding.
He
I'm not
told on
kidding at all.
himself.
Dead ass. Because there was just like, it wasn't like it was a relationship, but it wasn't like, this is my girl, like you're my dude. It wasn't one of those. Like, matter of fact, like, never mind. I'll tell y'all this off camera. I can't go into that in detail. But
Hey,
yeah, like
that's crazy. Yeah.
one of my cousins fucked the landlord because she didn't have the rent money. And I don't know how many people in the family know. So probably not a good idea to come on this fucking platform and do this. But yeah, it's a thing. It's definitely a thing. It
Wow.
happened.
All right.
It happened.
I mean, if it works, right?
I mean, after a while, he stopped taking pussy as a payment and she got evicted.
Uh,
So clearly, again, same situation here.
it worked for a while. She did her best.
The craziest part about this is him revealing at the end that he didn't have a job. What the fuck does your girl think you do all day is my question.
Right.
I don't know.
You think he like pretended like he was going to it? I'm going to work, and he's just going to
Gonna
the
do dirty house, play
management
Madden.
office.
He's going over to Dirty House and playing
Play
Madden.
Madden.
Shout out, baby boy. I would imagine he probably had a bag packed, and he probably had a PlayStation or Xbox in the bag, and he took it over to her apartment and was sitting there playing Madden and shit all day. Who the
Yeah.
fuck knows? But the thing of it is, homegirl was not on her dean because I'm assuming these people are black based on the fact that they tweeted 6 brown chicks, right?
Yeah.
She wasn't on her dean because any black woman is gonna know if the nigga got a job or not. If you live with him, they will know your social security number, want to see your paycheck stub, all that stuff. So she was living in a fantasy world, but at the same time, she gave him the money to pay the rent. So I'm lost here.
I'm lost.
My boy, I don't know how you're gonna come up with 4 months of back rent. It looks like you probably need to start talking about an exit plan. And look, hey man, the wall's cracked. We don't need to be living here. This ain't the spot for us. So you need to, but also, if y'all go to fill out an application for another apartment or something, you don't have a fucking job.
True. And he doesn't have a good standing with his previous landlord. So.
Sure in the fuck doesn't. So he looks stupid. You probably shouldn't have traded dick for rent.
Done it. Should not have done it.
Unless he don't put himself on the lease.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. That is he said he was responsible for paying the rent. So if you're not on the lease, typically, like you may drop it in the night slot, but you're not going up to the office with it,
right?
Nah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
I think, but
yeah,
he's going to the office. Yeah.
My man, your goose is cooked. I think you're fucked like Chuck, in fact, and you need to find it. Like y'all need an exit plan, but you overall might need an exit plan because she has a job and she probably has somewhere to land. You need to figure out where you're gonna lay your fucking head. I think you did yourself in this time, buddy. I really do.
You did.
I really do. And I wish there would be like follow-ups because I'd like to know what this nigga spent that rent money on for all the months.
The new Xbox.
We're getting to that in a second. We're getting to that in a fucking second.
Yeah.
So Ames has something she wants to share with the group. By all means, please, the floor is yours.
So, my husband, Jesse,
shout out Jesse, big Jesse.
Shout out Jesse. So it was my idea because in my culture, I'm Hispanic. You guys know I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican American. In my culture,
go ahead. I'm saying.
in my culture, it's very common to have your parents move in with you, right? And you take care of your parents, right? So we got together and we wanted to buy a house, and I was like, look, your mom takes care of everyone. She's constantly taking care of people. Like her husband just got murdered, literally murdered. So I was let's bless her. She can, we can get her into our basement, make like a in-law suite, whatever. Let's, so that she can take care of herself now. She doesn't have to worry about nobody else. So she has this boyfriend and she tells us that she's going to move him in. Here's the thing. Okay. She's only known him for 3 months. She only met him twice in person.
He's after a check. I'm telling you this right now.
She just is just like, he's moving in. She didn't ask, like, she wasn't like, is it okay? Or like, do you want to meet him first? Nah. She's like, nah, he's moving in.
Mira! No.
So I was like, okay, all right. She didn't even talk to me about it. She talked to Jesse. So I got to hear it from Jesse. And then I'm like, okay, all right, fine. So he moved in, right? Everything's cool. He's fine, whatever. I still haven't met the man. He's been here for like 3 months.
Hold the fucking phone.
What?
I live upstairs.
This man has been in your house for 3 months and you haven't met him?
Haven't met him. Everyone else has, including my daughter.
How you ain't met
Jesse? Go get Jesse. There's no fucking way.
See, here's the thing. Jesse has tried. He's like, oh, why don't I invite him up for some dinner? I was like, no. I want your mom to do it. Your mom needs to look me in the eye and
okay,
show
okay.
me this is
I
your
see the situation
man.
now.
Exactly. Like, because she didn't tell me shit. So anyways, that's not the point. This is supposed to be really lighthearted. Anyways, the thing is she bought a smoker and she started smoking meats, and bringing them up, and cool. Tell me why there's no seasoning on anything.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. Who's doing the cooking?
Here's another thing. So Jesse's white, his mom is white, boyfriend's black. Tell me why this black man says he doesn't like seasoning or sauce.
Give it here. Go downstairs, get that man's black card, you bring it upstairs, it is
Nah, you
taken.
burn that bitch.
Like,
Are
how?
you fucking kidding me?
How? Because every
Ain't no
time we
way.
get it, we're like, man, there's like no seasoning on here. She barely puts seasoning as it is. And now it's like none. And I'm like, damn, like, what is going on? Jesse goes down there and he's like, hey, mom, like, why aren't you putting any seasoning on it? She's like, oh, well, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like seasoning, a lot of seasoning. He's like, what? And
Did
when
he
Jesse
grow up in the
told,
fucking Brady Bunch house?
I have no
Nah,
idea. He's from Kansas City. I don't know.
That's where they barbecue. That's like the thing in Kansas City. That's literally like the fucking. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Go
Oh
get
my
this
God.
nigga right now. He's got to answer for these war crimes. Go get him now.
You said war
The
crimes.
fuck?
You on
Like
the
the
warpath.
war crimes.
I said I have never met a black man who don't like seasoning.
Not seasoning
what
your
is this?
food as a card carrying member of the black. Not seasoning your food is a fucking war crime. Also, living in Kansas City and not seasoning your food is fucking insane.
Yeah.
They lit KC Masterpiece. Nigga, that's what they do there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. You must didn't get the memo.
With all that being said, I'm really grateful that Jesse knows how to season everything. I'm just saying. I'm going to put that out there.
Okay, so let's rewind. How the fuck has this man been in the house 3 months and you haven't met him? What is going on?
That's
well, okay,
crazy.
so like I'm disabled. I can't go up and down steps. So
Yeah.
I can't be the one going down and being like, hey, I know you, or I don't know you. Hey, what's up? I'm Amy. I can't do that. So his mom hasn't put in any effort to bring him upstairs and be like, hey, this is who's moving in.
So you ain't seen him go to the bathroom or
We
nothing?
didn't even know he moved in until like Jesse went down there. He saw a bunch of shit downstairs. And he's like,
How the
hey,
fuck
man.
did they get it in without anybody knowing?
He was like, hey,
Is
man,
there
like,
is there
are
a
you
door
moved in?
around the back that goes to the basement?
Yeah, she has her own door.
Oh,
it's like her own little in-law suite. Like he only goes down there to do laundry.
She
Like
gotta
that's
pay
our
rent
only
now.
shared space down there is our laundry.
She gotta pay rent now.
That's what I'm saying.
No, dead ass. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
No,
She
absolutely.
Does. Hey, so check it out. What are the chances that we could get Jesse's mom on the next episode of the show? Because I have so many fucking questions. I'm not even kidding. This is insane. This is absolutely fucking insane. I'm not joking.
No, like she hasn't even like really talked to me. Like she's been distance herself since
what you do to
this
her,
whole
man?
thing. She's
She
afraid
got
of
that
me.
dick in the house.
She's not used to the Latin blood. She's not used to like, being passionate. When I'm angry, I'm angry. I don't know.
Not.
That's
but yeah,
crazy.
no, she hasn't talked to me really. Like
You snuck the man in the back though. That's wild.
yeah.
So he must
All
go
she
piss
said was,
outside.
I'm gonna move him in. Never told us when. Didn't introduce us.
That right there is just disrespectful. Like I'm moving him in. Hey, bitch, what? Fuck is you? What?
Mm-hmm.
You're not going. So you're matter of factly telling me you're bringing somebody into a house you don't pay any bills in. Okay, I got your ass.
Not to mention, I got a 13-year-old daughter that lives here. Like,
bingo,
in the middle of a custody thing. Like, if that man found out,
fuck yeah,
that's.
Like, I'm fucked
my
because he'd be upset,
God.
and I'm like, yeah, I agree. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, so it's been a mess. But the point is he don't like any seasoning, and I'm.
Yeah, he got to pay double rent.
Double rent for that. Yeah.
I prorate that shit too. That's fucking crazy. That is the craziest shit I've heard today. I promise you. That I was not expecting you to tell us that at all. That is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Need to pay the light bill or something.
Let me ask you this. Does his mom get like Social Security or something like that?
So she's not retired. She does work. And she pays the electric. We're like, pay the electric. We're good. Tell me why Jesse goes down there and tells her that he needs to pay the electric. And I was like, Jesse, what are you thinking? She already pays the electric. But she already
He's not
pays
wrong
it.
though. I hear you, but he's not wrong. Jesse's
Yeah,
not wrong. That is a full-grown ass man just
Yes,
living
but
up
he
in
needs
the
to be
house.
paying something else. He needs to be paying some kind of rent or something.
Okay.
Not the electric bill that's
I'm
already
with you
being
there.
paid by her.
I'm with you.
Because she's not
So
going to
wait,
make him do it.
Pay the water bill.
hold the fucking hold the phone. Hold the phone. Does she work at night? Like she worked 40 hours a week?
Yeah, she does. She's not at the age of retirement yet.
What the fuck is Mr. Wendell doing in the basement while she's not there?
He just got a job.
Oh, he can pay something.
Exactly.
He can pay to get them their own fucking places.
That's what I told her. I was like, why are you bringing him here? Why doesn't he get his own place? You go with him. Like, we can rent out the downstairs then.
He going
I'll get rent from someone else. Like, what?
She found that nigga at a Greyhound station. He ain't no fucking
A
job. He ain't no
Greyhound
house.
station?
Dead ass. Come on, man. Look. 2 + 2 is 4.
Look,
I don't care where you go in the world.
Do he got kids?
He does, but he doesn't have custody of them either.
Bingo.
There we go. Now,
and they're all like, there's like 3 or 4 of them under the age of 10.
Yep, there we go.
This man's in his mid-40s, almost 50s.
He's my age?
Yeah.
Get this nigga up here right now. We gotta have a conversation. Get him up here now.
Hey, his lady just broke up with him. They just
he dead ass just got put out. Like he was probably in the process of getting put out when he met Jesse's mother. I promise you. That nigga is a hobosexual.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. Jesse, we gotta talk.
Yeah. Hey.
What the fucking fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah. I feel bad for Jesse though, because he's always like the middleman. Because like he's the one who goes downstairs and then she talks to him and he comes upstairs and has to talk to me. And then I'm the one that's just like, no, that's not how that's gonna go. And then he has to try to go downstairs and talk to his mom about it. And he loves his mom.
It's not a try thing.
And I'm like, nah, she needs to just come up here. Exactly.
You're his wife. You're his wife. That is your home.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they gotta come talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I don't know what kind of shit is going on here. Hey, get homie off the mat. Tell him to put down the controller. Madden will be there when he gets back. Get your ass up on this camera and be accounted for, my brother, because I swear to God, if this nigga comes in the frame of your camera and I know this nigga, I'm like, Dwayne, the fuck are you doing there? This is crazy.
Dwayne?
That's fucking crazy. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dwayne, get your ass up here. You got some splaining to do.
With your no seasoning ass. I mean,
I have family
City.
in Kansas. I have family in Kansas City. That's all I'm saying. Like if I know this nigga, I swear to God, what's this nigga's name, man?
I can't tell you. I'll tell you in the chat.
Go ahead, please. I swear to God,
okay.
If this is my ex-brother-in-law, I'm calling the nigga right now. Like, yo, what are you doing?
I don't even know his last name. That's the thing too. I don't even know his last name.
At least you know the first name, right?
Yeah.
You don't even know what nigga look like.
Nah, I see it on Facebook because she's always posting on Facebook, and I'm just like,
okay,
there's the man I never met.
That name. I actually do know one person.
You know
by
what?
That name,
Let me hold up. Let me send you.
Oh, you got the pictures?
Yeah. So the first one that I saw, I almost commented on there being like, oh, there's that man that's living in my basement I never met before.
Hey, what if that's a fake name?
Yo, there's no way. How did this happen?
That's crazy.
How did this happen?
That's crazy.
I have so many questions.
This woman just does whatever the fuck she wants. She does not give a fuck.
What kind of shit?
And I'm over here like, I can't do anything. I can't go down there. And she won't come upstairs. Here we go.
I know Jesse's gonna go gray by the time she leaves that house. He's gonna be gray.
Yeah. Because he's always
Oh yeah.
Oh, this nigga is.
Oh yeah. He got the skin cut too.
Brother. He is in her pockets. I'm looking at that picture. I know a shiesty nigga when I see one. He
Yeah.
is in
That's why I
her
said that.
pockets.
Look
This
at
is
that smile
fucking
there.
crazy. Bro.
Living his best life.
Oh, he living something off of her. That man. Yo, brother, put down the controller. Call of Duty will be there when you get back. Come up here and be accounted for. Because we gotta have a conversation with you, my friend.
That
This
nigga
is
got
fucking
GTA
crazy.
pre-order.
You know he pre-ordered that shit. You know he pre-ordered that shit.
Think Derek froze up.
Yeah, he froze up.
Oh, goddamn. Hold on, y'all.
You're good now.
Okay.
good,
Yeah,
huh?
the Wi-Fi went down for a second. I was about to connect to the other network. Hey man, son. I feel like I've seen this nigga somewhere before. I'm not even.
He looked like one of them niggas.
He definitely got
He
one of them
looked like
faces.
one of
Like,
them.
oh, that's that nigga that be by the liquor store, around the corner. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy, dog. I can't.
Oh, that's the crackhead from down the street.
Dead ass. I cannot believe it.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. I know you don't want to hear this because this is your mother-in-law. How long has it been since her husband passed away? Was that Jesse's dad that passed?
No, Jesse's dad,
Okay.
that's a whole nother thing. But no, this is her second. That was her second marriage.
Okay.
He passed away, I want to say 3 years ago. About 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she still hurt.
She was lonely. He started saying some sweet shit to her, and
Yeah,
then he
this isn't the
came by.
so she I got lots of stories. She went out to Texas, flew out to Texas for a man. They were saying they love each other after like a month of texting each other. This woman, tell me why she showed me the pictures she was sending him. Like
Was she catfishing him?
she
Oh
was
no, she was
showing me
showing titties.
yeah. And she was like, "Look
Your
at this one."
mother-in-law
I was like,
She was thirst trapping. Oh
yes,
look.
she's showing me.
your mother-in-law showed you her titties?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
There
moving
wasn't.
right
Hey,
along. So
listen.
anyway,
There's no nipple. There was no nipple, but there was plenty
it
to
was quite
see.
a lot of cleavage.
I didn't need to see that. I didn't need to see
I
my
mean,
mother-in-law's like all the cleavage. Okay, I didn't need to
clearly
see it,
you have, you got,
but I don't need
what
to
you
see
got.
hers.
I
I'm
know
not. I'm not
exactly,
here
exactly.
showing her what I'm sending Jesse. Like, why would I want to see her shit? She just. I mean, it
My
was like rant.
God.
Oh my god, I have so much. Anyway, so she went to Texas, went to see this guy. Was there for a weekend, I think, and then she came back. The man blocked her ass.
Oh, he got that check. He got that check and that cookie.
She met his whole family. She met his kids. She met his mom, his sister, and then as soon as she got back, he blocked her.
Kid
It
told
makes me
on her.
think. It makes me think of an ex-girlfriend. Malpica, wherever you are, shout out to you. Um, so just like mutual friends and shit like that, and they went to school with my cousin. And shout out to Waldo. Their dad was fucking hilarious. Like when you play like high school football or whatever, generally like you have a team dinner and all that stuff like the night before the game. So every time they're Puerto Rican, so every time it was their turn to cook the team meal, they would fucking make tacos. So I swear to fucking God.
Oh
So
no.
they call me. Shout out to Car. Car called me like, bro, we had tacos again. I was like, really? He was like, yeah. So the coach, shout out to Coach Weir, wherever you are, he walks into the dining hall. He's like, Waldo, what the fuck? Tacos again? This motherfucker was like, you know, like,
You know, like.
bro, I was in.
Yo, that's
But guess what? I
So-
bet those were seasoned real good too.
yeah.
Okay, so I went to a Cardinal game with them, and the Cardinals were down, and started to make a comeback. And if I remember correctly, the go-ahead run was on second. It was the bottom of the ninth, and Yachty came up and doubled the run scored. We won. So we get in the car after we're leaving Busch Stadium, and he called Ilio. So it's Mikey, Mikey's like a year younger than me, and apparently, like there was this. I kid you not, Mikey was laying bitches down, and no, dead ass, dead ass. Wait, 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 wait till Sterl come back. He's gonna tell you for sure. So we're at their house, and they live out in the woods, and they got this long ass fucking driveway. So we're in the house chilling. Mikey takes Becca in the car, and they go down to the very end of the driveway. And Mikey is like, no homo, like dead ass, huge, the biggest paws. They say my man is 12 inches. And he would like, we heard Becca screaming all the way back up at the house. I'm talking about like big enough to be a plantation and shit. That's how much fucking land. But so it's Mikey, Ilio, then Ilio, Wandy, and then Yvonne. I can't remember. Anyway, we're leaving Busch Stadium, and he's like, no, he did call Yvonne. It was Yvonne that he called. He's like, we won. And he was like, oh yeah, that's cool, Dad. He was like, and guess what? Guess what? And he's like, what's up, Dad? He's like, Yachty had the game-winning hit. The Puerto Rican delivered. I was like, this is the craziest shit I've ever been involved.
The Puerto Rican.
Like, very, very, very proud of their Puerto Rican heritage. Like, absolutely fucking hilarious. The coolest family ever, but they was on some shit. But the mom cheated on the dad, and like the kids found out. They were on their way to Puerto Rico for a family vacation, and they found out at the airport. I don't know how they found out, but like Yvonne started screaming at their mom at the airport, like, how could you do this to Dad? Like, all you do is chase these fucking
shit.
dudes, and Dad loves you. And like, he was going off, and I was like, my nigga, baggage claim is like right there. Like, when I heard this shit, I was like, wait, what? She was like, yeah, Yvonne started going off at the fucking airport. I was like, where? She was like, by baggage claim. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, what is wrong with y'all? So
when we're pissed, we gotta say it right then and there.
Yes, I will say that about Hispanic women, man. Shout out to y'all. So moving right along, this just came in right before we started recording. This is from TMZ Sports. Dwayne Wade's son Zaire is busted for felony domestic violence. Where are we at? NBA Hall of Famer's eldest child was arrested and booked by the Burbank Police Department on Sunday. He was booked on 3 charges: felony domestic violence, criminal threats, and false imprisonment, and an emergency protective order has been issued. We've reached out to the cops for more information.
That's a lot.
According to NBC4, Burbank police were called to a home around 5:30 a.m. on Sunday after receiving a call about a woman screaming. When officers showed up, the outlet reports they found Zaire and a woman with lacerations on her face and body. Jesus Christ. Despite her alleged injuries, the woman was reportedly not transported to the hospital. Zaire was released later that day after posting a $50,000 bond. God damn. Zaire played high school basketball at Sierra Canyon School in Chatsworth, California, where he received several scholarship offers, but he ultimately turned them down to go pro. He played 1 year for the Salt Lake City Stars of the G League and spent a couple seasons overseas playing in South Africa and Macau. We've reached out to Zaire. So far, no word back. This is crazy, bro. Everybody loves Dwayne Wade, bro. Zaire's a grown man, so this has nothing to do with D Wade, but obviously there's been conversations about the younger brother, younger sister now. They allowed at like 12 years old, the child transitioned, and that was the whole conversation. Like, that was a whole big thing. This is crazy. You can't. Here's the thing. generally back in the day, they would just turn their nose and act like none of this shit happened. Because OJ was doing crazy shit to Nicole before the murder was the last thing. Obviously, like you took the life, she can't come back. And I know we're probably going to get hit with comments. I don't care. I'm sorry. There's irrefutable evidence that OJ Simpson 100% killed those people. It's like it's 2026. That was 32 years ago. Yeah,
A
32
lot.
years ago.
Many years.
But 32 years. It was the murders are actually 2 days after my 12th birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. About
So
5.
there's just irrefutable evidence. The prosecution fucked up. Like the prosecution was like the Warriors when they had that 3-1 lead and blew it to the Cavs. We're at a time now where they're not going to turn the other way when stars, celebrities, athletes, and musicians sexually assault or physically
Mhm.
assault or anything like that.
Yeah.
You niggas need to wise up because Tory Lanez is sitting in jail right the fuck now. All right? They're not sweeping this shit under the rug anymore just because you signed some basketballs or footballs or you took a picture and signed an autograph for their kid and all that stuff. That's not happening. All right? The prosecution fucked up and OJ walked. And then OJ found himself locked up years later. How the fuck you beat double murder and then end up in prison later? Makes no sense. Thoughts and prayers, man. Thoughts and prayers. This is a sad,
Yeah.
sad fucking situation.
Yeah.
I feel for all parties involved. Zaire should not have put his hands on that woman, though. Let's be fucking real about it. Like, I don't care that you're Dwayne Wade's kid. If it was, Derek Jeter's nephew, because he's got all daughters. If it was one of LeBron's sons or Michael Jordan's sons, I don't care what my affinity is for your athlete father or your musician father. Blue Ivy could slap the shit out of somebody right now, and I'll be like, yo, I love J&B, but goddamn it, Blue was out of her fucking mind for what she did.
Mhm.
There's no more
King Harris.
passes. Thank you. King, wilding the fuck out. There's no more passes because TMZ and social media never shut down. TV doesn't even fucking go off at midnight anymore. There are no more passes. There's cameras everywhere you go. There's a camera on
Mhm.
everybody's fucking phone. There are no more passes. Stop doing stupid fucking shit. Point
Yeah.
blank, period.
Preach.
Just fucking stop. So,
I gotta learn the
I don't
hard
know.
way.
They do.
Period.
Like, hard head make a soft ass, man. That's what my parents always told me. Hard head make a soft ass. In other news, I know in our last episode, I talked in length about Xbox destroying their own brand.
Xbox.
All the good favor that, like, we all sat here and said, man, this is a great showcase. And then days later, it's like, okay, now we're going to burn it all down. Well, yesterday, this news came out. This comes from Xbox Wire via the official Xbox page. Effective August 1st, 2026, we will be updating prices worldwide. The price of the Xbox consoles will increase by $100 for the 512 gig models and $150 for the 1 terabyte models. We will also be sunsetting our 2 terabyte model. Last October, we increased Xbox console prices by $20 to $70 in the US. We hoped another price increase would not be necessary. We have spent the last several months working with suppliers on options. Unfortunately, console storage and memory prices have increased by more than 2.5 times, and we expect another doubling by the fall of 2027. So we're not even out the woods yet.
Dang, I'm glad
The
I got my
entire
shit
consumer
now.
electronics, the entire consumer electronics industry is struggling with the current component crisis, but the effects are particularly hard on consoles. Unlike phones, computers, speakers, and other consumer devices, consoles are typically not sold at a profit, but instead for less than they cost to make. Today, we are also sharing the programs to make Xbox consoles more accessible. Buy now, pay later. We've made it easier for players to use buy now, pay later options on eligible Xbox hardware purchases through Microsoft stores, making it possible to break up your payment into predictable short-term interest-free installments. Interest-free financing. We are working with partners to let players purchase eligible Xbox hardware at a 0% APR financing for up to 12 months, giving players more flexibility with lower monthly payments and more budgeting control. Previously played consoles. We are working with retail partners on new programs to provide previously played consoles at lower prices. Players who are ready to upgrade or no longer use their consoles will be able to trade it in with the participating retail partners for cash or store credit. Those consoles will then be made available at lower prices for players. Also, certified refurbished consoles are available at Microsoft stores for up to $100 off MSRP, aka manager suggested retail price. The Xbox Series S remains the lowest cost way for console players to enjoy the biggest hits this year, including Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Resynced, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, Gears of War E-Day, Grand Theft Auto 6, Halo Campaign Evolved, and Madden 27. So, if we're keeping count, I know I put this in the chat yesterday. Where are we at? Okay. Xbox Series S, 512 gig. Was $399, is now $499. So an Xbox Series S, 512 gig is $500.
Yep.
That's insane. Xbox Series S 1 terabyte, $499, now $599. For the 1 terabyte, you're paying $600.
That's
For an Xbox Series S.
crazy.
Does anybody think that just makes no sense, right?
No.
I'm not the
No.
only one that, okay.
No.
Xbox Series X 1 terabyte is now going from $649 to $800. Xbox Series X 1 terabyte digital is going from $599 to $750.
That's crazy.
These prices are expected to go up again in the fall of 2027. Now, before I start kicking Microsoft and Xbox's backs in, I'm going to say this right now. It is not just them. The price of the PlayStation 5 will increase again, and the price of the Nintendo Switch is going up September 1st, and it's going to go up from that point again. This is not just a Microsoft isolated thing. This is going to happen to the other console makers as well. The Steam machine was revealed the other day. It is $1,049 without a controller. I think it's $1,100 with the controller, right, Colby?
Yeah, 1100 with the controller.
That's for the how many gigs is that? Like
I think it's 5. Yeah, it's 500. Yeah, it's 500.
Yeah, it wasn't the 1 terabyte or anything like that. That's
then,
like
so
bottom.
I know it's a PC technically, but you're presenting it like a living room PC, which you would connect to your television and not sit right in front of it with a mouse and keyboard. The fact that you even have a bundle in either option that comes without a controller is fucking insane.
That's where it got me. Like, you're not even going to give me a controller for this thing? Like,
oh, no, they don't have a terabyte one. They got the...
They don't have I thought they had a terabyte one.
It's a 2 terabyte.
I think they got a 2 terabyte. Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay, 2 terabyte.
Look, man. As we said on last week's, go ahead.
I sent that article to Jesse about, the Helix, how it came out, whatever. He wants to get it. He wants to get it
still
because
wants to get it?
Yeah, well, because he's like, it's cheaper than getting a computer and then getting a PC.
It is. He's
and
not
I'm
wrong.
like, okay, sure, but I still want my PC.
Well, here's the thing.
They're gonna put some some like they're gonna I can't even think. I'm already upset about it.
So right now, it's the Helix proposed. We don't know anything right now because this crisis has not stopped, because people can't stop making fucking AI Scooby-Doo videos and shit like that. Like, this is what you're using fucking Chat GPT for, and we're all paying the price for it.
Yeah.
It's crazy because Asher Sharma just came out and said we're at a point where $1,000 gaming console is too much.
And then you come out
Project
with
Helix. Now, Project Helix, as we thought it was going to be versus what it's actually going to be when it comes out, I don't know if it's the same. Because make no mistake about it, the reason Sony pulled their games off of PC is because they don't want somebody booting up an Xbox machine and playing Spider-Man or God of War or Wolverine or something like that. Steam, even though there's still so with the Steam machine, I still see people in the comments like, I'm still buying it. You do you, brother.
Right.
You do you.
Thing with Steam, they have crazy sales. Like, they got a sale right now down.
I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure that Gabe Newell is going to allow his storefront on Xbox hardware either.
Yeah, I don't think all of the games are going to be available to.
I don't think that. I don't think that it's going to be the manner that they thought they were going to present this thing, and it was going to save Xbox as a brand. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah.
And at this point, We know that the prices are going up again in 2027. I just don't know. I'm not getting every console next generation. Looking at these prices is not going to happen.
Yeah.
Shit, I might not get none of them.
I think the base, like next gen, I don't think anybody needs 2 SKUs. Like how last gen this gen we got a digital PlayStation 5 and we got a PlayStation 5 with a disc drive. There needs to be 1 SKU only. We got the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Series X and we got the Series S. There needs to be 1 SKU only. You don't need multiple SKUs
Right.
Right.
because you're having a hard enough time producing these goddamn things because of the rising costs. This is just a bad idea. All consoles are sold at a loss upon launch. So the PlayStation 5 came out November 12th of 2020. I think by January or February, they started turning a profit on every PlayStation sold. It took considerably longer for Microsoft, and the crazy thing is the Series X and Series S launch, that was the biggest launch for Microsoft in the history of their consoles. And it still took them longer to turn a profit. Gaming is a luxury hobby at this point. Everybody can't do it. But also, I want to say something to all the people who like, I would never buy a console day one. You got to make them get the bugs out and all this, that, and the third. I got my PS5 day one. I got my Series S day one. I didn't get my Series X day one. I got my Switch 2 day one. I got my PlayStation Portal day one. I built my PC over a few months' time. It doesn't look stupid that I invested day one now, does it, dumbass? The prices went up, and all of y'all are begging for a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X or S to play, guess what? Grand Theft Auto 6. And guess what's going to happen? These prices are going up before Grand Theft Auto launches. Who's the smart guy now?
Yeah. And if
Right
you got
here.
a PC, you get it in November. I mean, February. Tripping.
That's not true yet. I think
Oh,
it's still going to
damn.
be a year. I think it's still going to be a
Really?
year.
Oh.
Yeah, they always, Rockstar will launch the game and it doesn't come to PC till a year later.
Damn.
Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 were that way. Now,
Shit.
of course, before we go on to our last topic, Grand Theft Auto pre-orders are up. They've made quite a bit of money already.
Right.
The physical version won't even have a disc in the case.
It's gonna be a code.
Yes, there's going to be a digital download code. Why the
No.
fuck you would walk? I'm dead serious. It's not a joke. Why you
the
would walk
fuck would I
into
go into a store and get a physical copy just to
when I could
just to
just do it
open
from
it
my
up
fucking
and it's
console?
empty?
You're
No.
basically you're paying for the game, but you're also buying a piece of plastic because that's all the fucking case
Then
is.
some Switch games do that physical copy.
So third-party Switch games, there's a cartridge in there, but it's not really a cartridge. It's just like a download key, essentially. You can still
Why?
put it in your Switch.
It's such a waste of plastic.
Nintendo chose, like, when PlayStation was coming and the Sega Saturn was coming, they were like, "Hey, we're going with CDs. It's a cheaper medium." And Nintendo was like, "We're sticking with cartridges." That's how Nintendo lost Final Fantasy VII because they stuck with cartridges.
Yeah.
And Squaresoft was like, "All right, well, Sony's going to use CDs, so we're going to go rock out with them." Nintendo did multiple generations where they then decided to use CD and DVD technology and then decided we're going back to cartridges because you can't really put a disc in the fucking Switch because of the way it's made, right?
Mhm.
So first party Nintendo games come on a dedicated cartridge. The third party games like your Cyberpunk and your Final Fantasy and stuff like that, they're too
Mhm.
large to fit on those Nintendo cartridges. So all you get on that cartridge, you stick it in and then it starts the download of the game.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Now, I believe this is the reason Rockstar is doing this. Stay with me. I'm gonna take y'all on the journey, but stay with me because it's gonna pay off in the end.
Gotta paint the picture, brother.
So I think it was like 2010. Wayne and Drake were planning to do a collaborative album, and then 2 other people decided they were gonna do a collaborative album. Jay and Kanye, Watch the Throne. So, remember in the day where we used to buy CDs, before the album would come out, it would leak online. So this is how it happened. So the albums would be shipped to your Targets, your Best Buys, your Walmart, Sam Goody, etc. You would always get that one person because you can't put them on the shelf, so they're just sitting in the boxes in the storeroom. Go back there with their blade, cut open a box, take a CD out, take a DVD out, take it home, rip it to their computer, and put it up online. And that's how the leaks happen. To prevent leaks, Jay and Kanye released Watch the Throne digitally only. It was exclusive to the iTunes store for the first week. Then the CDs came out the next week. And if I'm not mistaken, they were only available at Best Buy. I think Best Buy had the first run of the CDs. And then the following week after that, Target and this, that, and the third. Grand Theft Auto 5, outside of Thriller, is one of the biggest entertainment mediums ever. That game has existed on 3 console generations, the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. 3 console generations. The question was not what record were they going to break? Because it's being said that they've already broke $1 billion in pre-order money already. That's how many people gave them money last night or yesterday for a pre-order of that game.
Damn.
The reason Rockstar is doing the digital code is because they don't want the game shipped to a Target, a Walmart, a Best Buy, etc., and somebody opening that box, taking the game, going home, putting it in their PC, and ripping it on the internet, and then the whole game is leaked.
That's what happened to Resident Evil 9.
Okay.
Exactly. So apparently the physical, when you said February, that's not for the PC release. Apparently the actual disc of Grand Theft Auto 6 will come December or February, like later. The initial run is just going to be the digital download code. It has already sold out on Amazon for the PlayStation 5. You can't get a copy. There were still Xbox copies the last time I checked, but there's none for PlayStation 5 on Amazon. This game is going to do astronomical numbers, and Rockstar knew this, and they were not going to take a chance on somebody leaking the game. That's what the digital download code is about, in my opinion. I don't have any 100% proof of that, but just knowing the development budget for this game is $1 billion.
Yep.
They're not going to take a chance on somebody leaking the game. Because we saw, remember, everybody had to go work from home during the pandemic. And all these developers had to pivot. Somebody backdoored Naughty Dog servers. The person was a fan, and he was pissed that they had to indefinitely delay The Last of Us Part 2 because of the pandemic, and they couldn't ship the disc. This person got so pissed that he leaked the game. We knew Joel was going to die before the game came out. We knew that there was a trans character in the game. All of this stuff. He was that upset that he would not get a physical copy that he leaked the game.
That's
Rockstar
crazy.
saw that and they said, there's no fucking way we're letting that happen. That's why it's a digital code, and that's why I would not walk into a Target, a Best Buy, or a Walmart to buy a piece of plastic with a digital download code. That's just asinine. Because you got to go home and then, remember, you can't buy it to release day. If you pre-order from your PlayStation or your Xbox, the game will start to preload on November 12th. On November 19th, you're good to go. So why you would go and buy a piece of plastic that's just the case makes no sense.
None.
No, the internet gonna be fucked up that day.
The standard version is $80. The deluxe version is $100. A lot of cosmetics, tattoo shops, hair and nail salons, custom shops for your car, all that is locked behind the $100 version. There was a question months ago, if Grand Theft Auto 6 was $100, would you pay it?
Yeah.
I'm buying the $100 version. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I was never really big on Grand Theft Auto, so for me, no, I wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Vice City is fucking amazing. Vice City's great. GTA 4.
I hear it's amazing. I think I tried playing it once with my cousins, and I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just didn't get to play it enough. But
well,
I
do like cozy games though, so
I do like cozy games.
GTA 5 is a great game. I didn't like the fact that there were 3 protagonists. I didn't like the switching back and forth. With 2 people, I think it's a little better. But I would urge you. Has Jesse played them?
No.
Really? I
Yeah,
think
no,
it.
he's more into like sci-fi horror
Okay.
games.
So
Yeah,
he playing the dark pencil joints.
yeah.
If you're like into the 80s, like Miami Vice, like, you know, I would recommend playing Vice City. I would recommend
Okay.
playing Vice City. If you went to West Coast LA type shit, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, not a bad. It's not my favorite. But just the thrill of like picking up a hooker, fucking her in your car, and then killing her and taking your money back is like it's what
Yeah.
GTA is all about.
Yeah.
It's like that's one of the first things you do. You pick up a hooker, you rob her, and then like you take your money back. Like I don't know. I'm paying for the $100 version. I'm telling you right now. They're gonna get the $100 out.
Or jumping off a skyscraper with your parachute, shooting down at the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. And they have great scripts. Like Grand Theft Auto 5 is a great story within itself. So I would
Yeah.
say
Oh
check
yeah.
it out.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So lastly, I want to wrap this up because I know we all got something to be doing here. Versus was back last night.
Oh, y'all watch that?
B2K versus Pretty Ricky. Now I've never been a Pretty Ricky fan. I always thought them niggas was on some coon shit. When I tell you I turned that shit on last night, and this was the cooniest of the cooning I've ever seen in my fucking life. Bro, back in the day when Pretty Ricky first came out, I'll never forget my homie Devin. McClellan, I don't know where you are right now, but shout out to you, bro. We used to carpool to work. One week I would drive, the next week he would drive. So the song came on the radio and he was like, I was like, I can't believe people listen to this shit. And he was like, bro, sing. So he was like, bro, I heard one of them songs and the nigga said I might be young, but my dick grown man. And I was like, there's no way I'm listening to this shit. I swear to God. They performed the song last night. I was like, this is the song the nigga was talking about.
Oh my god.
Now, B2K is, for all intents and purposes, a pretty legendary boy group, especially amongst black people. Like, you got the Jackson 5, you got New Edition, and I think B2K is like the third one. How they let them niggas house them is beyond me. We have the results based on social media interaction. A clean fucking sweep. Pretty Ricky 18-0 over B2K. I'm not even fucking kidding. Bro, I thought that they were lying. No. First song, B2K Girlfriend, 15% interaction. Pretty Ricky Grind With Me, 85%.
That's crazy.
Second song, B2K, which I think was like their first real hit, 25%. Pretty Ricky, Your Body, 75%. Third song, B2K, Gots to Be, 34%. So this is where they start picking up a little bit. Third song for Pretty Ricky, Juicy, 66%. Fourth song, B2K, What a Girl Wants. Pretty Ricky, Shorty Be Mine, 72% to 28%. Fifth song, B2K, Sleepin', 28%. Pretty Ricky, Playhouse, 72%. Sixth song, B2K, Bada Boom, 31%. Pretty Ricky, Love Like Honey, 69%. Seventh song, B2K, Why I Love You. And this is actually one of my favorite B2K records, 38%. Or is that 36? 36, I'm sorry. Seventh song for Pretty Ricky, Nothing But a Number, 64%. Now, they don't have the full scorecard. They just have the first 7 rounds, but they have it as Pretty Ricky in a clean sweep, 18-0. And I'm just fucking befuddled how the fuck B2K could not win one fucking round. How the fuck there would have been no Pretty Ricky without B2K. How y'all got swept?
They even said that. They said that.
How the fuck do you get swept? So the one nigga that says that I might be young but my dick grown man, this nigga came out looking crazy. He looked like the black version of Don Corneo in Final Fantasy VII. This nigga changed into different, like he had a mink on at one point. This nigga's fucking Jesus piece was as big as my fucking MacBook.
Oh my god.
He did have a big ass Jesus piece.
That
Them old
chain,
like
that
about
Cuban,
that big.
bro. Like, nigga, is that an iPad on your chest?
They were clowning them boy too now. They were clowning them boy too.
Pleasure P looked like he stepped out of a mariachi band.
Yeah.
That nigga Spectacular still running around like he 19 years old. The one nigga, the baby blue nigga, I might be young with my dick grown man nigga, that nigga apparently went to jail for a COVID scheme. I think he ran a PPP loan scheme or something like that. Like, and it was
No.
apparently like in all the pictures I see is four of them niggas. I don't know where the other nigga was because it was only them three niggas last night. That was the cooniest shit I've ever seen in my life, nigga. And
Oh
I
my
saw
God.
Bamboozled by Spike Lee. I'm telling you. Like, remember what that nigga Cat Williams said? Flame is a sizzly coon. He's a crispity, crunchity, blackety coon. It was all of that energy. Them B2K niggas acted like they didn't know they had hits. Their performance was dog shit. Like, when I watched, I'm like, I can't believe this, but I can see how they swept them niggas because B2K got up there and just acted like, yo, nigga, we B2K. All we got to do is show up.
Yeah, that's what they did.
These niggas, them Pretty Ricky niggas look like they all was in somebody's wedding party and the color was red. I'm talking about these niggas in blood red suits, head to toe. Then they had the nerve to have Trick Daddy up in that motherfucker.
Yeah, I seen
Lizzo
Trick.
was on B2K side, and shout out to Lizzo because she looked good. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But when I tell you that was a coon session, if I ever saw one, I'm talking crispity, crunchity, blackety, coon shit. Like that nigga Pleasure P really, let me find the picture. Cause he looked like he was in a fucking mariachi band. I'm not fucking playing. The suit this nigga had on is crazy.
He was clowning on Mariana too. He said, "Hey man, you got to sing your own songs."
Yeah. Dang. Oh, here it is. That's not a good picture. God damn. I gotta find one. This nigga looked crazy. I remember that fucking verses where Ray J was up there singing, holding his son and couldn't hit the notes. And I was like, it can't ever get worse than this. Last night was pretty fucking close. Like, it might be time for verses to be done. I ain't never seen like, remember when the nigga Busy Bones, when it was 3-6 versus Bone Thugs and Harmony, and
Yeah.
Busy Bone started wilding out, and Gangsta Boo, rest in peace to Boo, was like, Busy Bone, you a hater, you a hater, you a druggie and shit like that. And them niggas started throwing water on each other. Last night was still worse. That shit was like, I've never seen that nigga Raz B gave like a testimony and shit, and like, bro, I was just like, I'm like, y'all niggas, like, you know what it was like watching B2K get slaughtered like that? When them niggas lost and you got served and Steve Harvey told them to pick their hands up. Like, y'all niggas lost. Where's Mr. Rag? Where's Mr.
And then they
Rag?
performed a song from that soundtrack.
Exactly. Like, Lil Saint did not have to die for this, bro.
I think they
Like,
dropped the
Lil
album
Saint,
too.
they did. And the crazy part was that song is actually kind of dope. I was like, this is a dope song. You don't perform a brand new record, though, that nobody's ever heard in the verses. That's just a bad idea. I like.
I'm gonna tell you
when
I'm gonna tell you when I knew they lost. When B2K performed the song, and then the nigga Pleasure P sung the song better than they did.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was
I'm like,
what?
this nigga bodied your record. What do you do? Like, them B2K niggas, I see why them niggas don't ever get along. Cause that nigga, like, they did Omarion solo songs. He did he did Icebox. It still didn't matter. It's like, when that shit was announced, I was like, dog, them Pretty Ricky niggas do not have the songs to run with B2K. Boy, was I fucking wrong.
Yeah,
They
they got them
swept it
bedroom
like
bangers.
they do, but like, dog, them niggas, like, they were young when they put that album out. That first one, right? So it's like, okay, they was young, But at that point, I'm like, I was in my early, like mid-20s. I was like, nah, dog. I did like, if I'm trying to lay something down, I'm putting on some Usher. Like Chris Brown wouldn't exactly at that point, but like some Escape, you know what I'm saying? Some Brian McKnight, Boys to Men, John B, whatever, what the fuck. There was no way I was gonna put on some like Pretty Ricky and be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm really feeling you with a glass of champagne. And this nigga like, I might be young, but I'm a dick grown man. No, no. And B2K had hits. They still touring to this day off of hits they had 20 something years ago. So they announced this shit. Pretty Ricky had radio songs. I'm not gonna front. They knew how to make a single. But I've never heard of anybody being like, Pretty Ricky got deep album cuts. I've never in my life heard that. So when they announced this shit, I'm like, B2K is getting these niggas the fuck out of here. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Them Pretty Ricky niggas packed, like, imagine getting packed up by some cooning ass niggas. Because that's what it was. That shit was this close to a minstrel show.
That one pissed you off more than the Nelly and Luda?
Look. Check this out, right? And we go end on this note because now I'm upset. Right here on my arm, it says U City. University City through and through. Mo is the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was nobody screaming U City nowhere in the world till that nigga came out with Country Grammar and all that shit. That nigga showed up wearing a U City high school baseball jersey and then proceeded to let Luda slap him the fuck around. Nelly got records with Janet Jackson. That verses took place on Janet Jackson's birthday. You think Nelly played it in records? No.
Nah.
He played some obscure ass Nicki Minaj song that he had that nobody had ever heard of. I still to this day have not forgiven that nigga Mo for the way that he showed up to that fucking verses, because that was terrible. Luda got joints. Don't get it twisted. Luda is not a tough out for anybody. Because I can tell you many a time I was in the club wilding the fuck out while Ludacris was playing in the background. Y'all? Any of y'all?
Yeah. I still listen to Luda to this day.
One more head down pussy pop. One more head down pussy popping on a handstand. What?
Right.
Are you crazy? Splash Waterfalls. What's your I turned 18 right before fucking What's Your Fantasy came out. I remember girls going crazy when that joint came on.
Mm-hmm.
Throw them bows. I was there. I cannot believe that nigga Nelly let Luda show him up like that.
It should have been a lot closer.
Thank you. It should have been. That shit last night, though. Them B2K niggas are an absolute disappointment. I cannot. You niggas had big hits. It was like, there was a period on 106 in Park. It was like B2K and Bow Wow. And then everybody was under them. And we talking Ja Rule, Jay-Z, fucking DMX. Them niggas B2K and Bow Wow, like they call Bow Wow Mr. 106 in Park. Them B2K niggas is right there with him.
Yeah, they were fighting for 1 and 2.
Thank you. Y'all had real hits. And y'all thought y'all was like, they did an interview. Lil Fizz did an interview, and he was like, pound for pound, them niggas are not fucking with us. Every time Pretty Ricky performed a song, they played that sound clip. Pound for pound, they ain't fucking with us. Them Pretty Ricky niggas showed up to perform. That nigga Spectacular was grinding on the bitch. He put the bitch in the chair, got the grinding on her. The nigga was sticking his tongue out. Them niggas was changing outfits.
They were playing dice.
Still looked like he was, bro.
They were playing dice over there.
Them niggas showed up with Trick Daddy of all people, looking very Trick Daddily over in the corner. I cannot believe B2K let them niggas wipe them down like that, bro. I cannot fucking believe that shit. That was one of the worst. But like, I remember thinking Bobby Brown was gonna slap Keith Sweat around. Boy, was I wrong. And Keith Sweat got joints, but I was like, Bobby Brown has the Cruel album, and Bobby Brown got New Edition joints. Keith Sweat got joints. Keith Sweat showed a lot of us what the fuck was up. them B2K niggas should be ashamed of themselves. Point blank, period. I don't want to hear nothing else about it. Like, you niggas should be ashamed of yourselves. Raz B, Omarion, J Boog, Lil Fizz. I think it's only 4 of them.
Yeah.
You niggas did not go out and represent for Lil Saint. You certainly did not represent. Lil Saint is somewhere turning in his grave right now. That is like, well, truthfully, Lil Saint is alive because Lil Saint is Black Youngster. But don't tell nobody. That was terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. I got nothing else. Y'all got anything?
No.
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
Fucking B2K. I cannot believe that shit. Anyway. That's gonna do it for us. We do this every week. By the way, by the time you guys are hearing this, we missed a power episode because Storo was traveling. He should be heading back home tomorrow. We're gonna double up on the power recap. So the next power episode is gonna cover 2 power episodes. So stay tuned for that. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Derek Daniel Ocean. That's Killer Kobe. That's Ames. B2K, do better. Do fucking better. That's all we got.
It's over with. It's over with for
Peace
them.
out. Don't ever invite, Swiss Tim. Don't ever invite them niggas for another verse. They fucked up. Omarion got ran out the building by Mario, and then he brought his homeboys, and them niggas got ran out the building too. They're just not a good. B2K is not good for verses. But anyway, that's it. We out of here. Y'all be good. Peace.
Bye.
All right, peace.